tablets, smart TVs, or computers without the need for physical media like DVDs or Blu-ray. This platform typically offers a vast library of content, including movies, TV shows, documentaries, and original content, which can be streamed online at any time. Users can borrow, search, and play content on demand, often with features like moving, streaming platforms, which have revolutionized over the years the way people consume entertainment content. Has really differed from the ancient days, offering convenience, flexibility, and access to a vast library of content. I said earlier on that it's going to be interesting on the show. Kike, wow, it's going to be a maximum fun. I will start by you. What can you say about streaming platform? I'll start from you rather.
They're good. At least we get to watch movie on them, so yeah, they're okay. Not a lot of people actually use streaming platform because of the subscription fee attached to it, but yeah, people that use this knows that you get premium content that you may likely not see on other platforms, maybe like DSTV, GoTV, or even in CDs, because some people still use CDs. Movies that you may likely not see there, and you are like eager to watch them. Beautiful stories, and yeah, you get to watch them.
So, what's your most favorite movie streaming platform?
Yeah, it's either Showmax or Netflix actually. Yeah,
so why Showmax?
It's cheaper than Netflix, and it has a lot of Nigerian Nollywood
movies,
like normal
content,
rock movies. Yeah, so yeah.
So that means
and it has Big Brother Nigeria. It has some of DSTV's channels on it. So, yeah.
So that means talking about Showmax, since it's your most preferred.
No, not my most preferred. Both
Showmax and
Netflix.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say Netflix. I thought you said just Showmax.
Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix is good because there's so many movies that you don't see on Showmax that you see on Netflix. So yeah.
So that means you got to see Wura on Showmax.
I didn't watch Wura.
Why are there any reasons for not watching Wura? Because you know it's one of the movies that people saw on Showmax and it trended so well.
It's too long, just like Daddy is doing at the behind the camera. She's like this. I don't know. It's just kind of a waste of time. Sorry about that.
Okay, all right, then it is what it is. And let's get to what we have. Our reporter, Elizabeth Abefe, has gone to make the survey. And now let's see what we have before we do the projection.
The big screen at your fingertips, but with so many movie streaming platforms out there, which one truly delivers? I am Elizabeth Abefe, and I'm live here at Ikeja, Lagos. You're welcome to Consumer Voice on ConsumerHallaTV, where consumers genuinely share with us their preference and tell us why. But today we are streaming the best, which ones reigns for users' experience and streaming quality. Let's go find out which platform wins. So do you watch movie?
Yeah, I
Okay, so which of the movie streaming platform do you use?
Prime.
Netflix.
Make use of Netflix. I make use of Netflix most time.
Netflix, I use Amazon Prime, I use YouTube as well.
Netflix.
Netflix. Blockbusters to worthy series. It is clear that consumers have a strong opinion concerning their favorite movie streaming platform. And on today's edition, Netflix won the heart of the consumers, mainly because of the high quality streaming platform, mainly because of what it has to offer. I am Elizabeth Abefe. Thank you for watching ConsumerHallaTV. Until next time, stay entertained.
And that's very beautiful, of course, because we are going to be entertained, and the viewers at home, of course, it's going to be 100% premium entertainment. Keep up the good work, Elizabeth Abefe. Before we talk about the consumers, their choices, you know, their preferences, and all of that. So the tie was between Netflix is topping the charts. So are you surprised? Or?
No, actually, not. I'm not actually. Most Nigerians use Netflix. Yeah, I'm not actually surprised. Nigerians use Netflix. Prime is just too hard to navigate. Trust me. Anybody that owns that Prime needs to come down to people's level. It's too hard to navigate. I don't understand what we are buying, what we are renting. It's kind of confusing to me. Honestly, just make it straightforward.
That means you've tried it out before, but
I have Prime on my phone actually.
well, you deactivated it, right?
I didn't deactivate it though. because there are movies that you would not find anywhere else other than
Prime Video.
So probably sometimes I will have to be forced to subscribe or something when I want to watch a particular movie. But trust me.
But the subscription is not as frequent as Netflix.
No, I've not subscribed to it in like 5 months. No, I was subscribed to what's it called? To in like almost
well,
before I subscribed to it again because of Big Brother. That's Showmax. So, yeah.
Well, I think talking about Prime, you will subscribe to it now because your favorite actress movie, Everybody Loves Jennifer, is on Prime. So I'm very sure I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I already have Everybody Loves Jennifer.
So I know you would subscribe. All right, before we move over to consumers' analysis, their choices, their preferences, and all of that, like I said earlier on, we have global streaming platforms. When talking about movie streaming platforms, we have all of them. Talking about the global ones, we have Netflix. It offers a wide range of films, TV shows, documentaries, and original content, including Nigeria production. Also, we have Amazon Prime Video. It features a vast collection of movies, TV shows, and exclusive Amazon original series. We have Hulu. Hulu provide access to thousands of movies and TV shows, including exclusive content from major TV network. As well, we have Disney, the streaming home for entertainment from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. We have HBO Max, a premium streaming service that bundles all of HBO content with additional movies and TV series. Talking about Nigeria streaming platforms, welcome to Nigeria. We have quite of them. We have Iroko TV. It offers a vast selection of Nigerian movies and TV series with options for online and offline viewing. We also have Afrinoli. It's a Nigerian-based platform featuring African movies, TV series, and music videos with a user-friendly interface. As well, we have Showmax. Showmax is a South African streaming service that has a vast library of movies and TV shows, including Nigerian productions. Then we have NetNiger. And NetNiger is a platform for free movie download featuring Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood, and Korean movies. We have some other options as well, like YouTube. YouTube is a popular platform for streaming movies, music, music videos, and educational content, including Nollywood films. I think you have something to say about YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is almost very good. YouTube is the GOAT. Just that you may not find
some premium movies.
Yeah, they are not
exclusive premium.
Like, you get a lot of beautiful movies.
You even lost count.
Because I use YouTube more than any other streaming platform. For like subscriptions, trust me, Netflix has it.
Okay, then we have Airtel TV. It's also a streaming platform for Airtel customers, offering live TV, movies, and TV series without a monthly subscription. We have DSTV, a video streaming option from MultiChoice, featuring a diverse selection of films, shows, and sport. We also have Play TV. It's a platform offering live sport events for Nigerian and international movies and TV series. It's very, very interesting. Now we have to move to what the consumer is saying, because we project their voice out. It's always about the consumer here. It's consumer or nothing. And a consumer said he will stick to Prime Video. Having his analytics, he said, because they have a lot of interesting and captivating movies. And he said advert on Prime Video is not so much compared to that of his advisory. I wouldn't want to mention it, but you should understand me using the word advisory.
Is there advert on any other, maybe YouTube?
That's what he's saying.
But
he said
like, advert
on Prime is not that much compared to that of its advisory. Maybe
that means maybe if you really don't like adverts, maybe you should. I don't know. Who else offers adverts?
It's interesting. Maybe the own version of its Prime on its account. We never can say.
Wow.
Yeah. So as well, he said he has tried YouTube and Movie Box, but it's not working for him. But he prefers Prime Video most. So I think
Movie Box is an illegal site. Yeah. If you are caught with it, you are on your own. Movie Box is an illegal site, but YouTube is not an illegal site. YouTube is a streaming platform. The only thing that you have to deal with on YouTube is that you will get adverts.
Of course.
That's what they used to. That's where they get their money from. It's not only from your data subscriptions. So if you want to see good movies and you're still complaining of adverts, I don't know what else to do.
So still talking about this, he said, talking about Prime. He said his most preferred video is animes. Talking
That's
about.
why he likes Prime. I've been waiting for them to say that.
Okay.
That's the reason why the person likes Prime Video.
All right.
Anime.
Okay, and for the viewers at home, anime refers to a style of Japanese animation characterized by colorful styles, visuals, vibrant characters, and often complex storylines. Anime can range from action adventure series to romantic comedies, and from shows to mature physiological dramas. And over the time, it has become a global phenomenon, with many fans worldwide enjoying its unique blend of storytelling, art, and culture. So, Kike, do you watch animes at all?
No.
Okay, if you do, I wanted to ask you what's your favorite anime series or genre. Okay.
I don't watch anime. The only anime that I've been forced to watch is probably Kokoloko. I don't know. Mona is considered anime also. Yeah. So maybe that and Avatar. The rest,
Avatar.
Nah. Not interested in all that.
All right. So moving on to another. Moving on to another consumer's voice. This person said Netflix, and the reason for Netflix is because the Netflix is so beautiful. The effect is awesome. The premium class of movies on Netflix is amazing, and she says she learned a whole lot of big grammar on Netflix. That anytime she wants to learn a new word or
I thought it was book.
a new word, they're talking about English language. I think this person is a grammarian, so she said she would prefer to watch movies on Netflix, and after seeing the movie she will Google and affirm the word, and she adapts it to her lifestyle. So it's a different opinion, different preferences from consumer. And she said it's educating, communicative, and social. She said if it's not Netflix, then YouTube is the plan B, because YouTube she prefers.
I learn a lot of English on YouTube.
She said she prefers YouTube because of an Hollywood indigenous movie, most especially Yoruba movies, and she gave it to the Yoruba actors and actresses that they've stepped up their game and they are bringing premium on YouTube. So she said, she prefers she prefers YouTube because of Nollywood indigenous movie, and she said she also loves YouTube because of the videos she watches when she wants to learn new ideas about making stuff. And she said Netflix does not have adverts compared to that of YouTube. So
does Netflix have am I using another Netflix?
She said Netflix does not have adverts.
Okay.
Does not have adverts.
What's going on
compared to YouTube. Okay, so another.
You're paying Netflix now. You're not paying YouTube, so I don't think people should. Even if they give me survey of, do you strongly disagree that I always strongly disagree that the advert is disturbing me, because if you're not paying for it, it's only if you're using YouTube Premium. You don't see adverts because you are subscribed. But you're not using YouTube Premium. That's where they make their money from.
Interested. If you're just joining us on the program, this is Consumer Analytics, and this is where we project out the voice of the consumer. And it's about today, it's all about a movie, talking about the streaming platforms we have, and we are analyzing consumers' choices and preferences about what is said. Moving on to another consumer on the program, this person said he's holding on to Netflix because it's better. He said he loves the quality. He said though it's quite expensive, and he pay about 10,500 monthly for subscription.
What does it? How many people are using Netflix? They're paying 10. You people have money.
So he said he loves it because no advertisements on Netflix, and he loves his Netflix with good food as per Netflix and chill. That's the amazing moment for him, and he loves action.
You can pay 10,500 for monthly subscription. You must have money.
Of course,
now they're just Netflix. You don't have to pay. They'll be removing it from your account automatically. That's what I know about Netflix. There's no offer of you did not watch it last month, your money will finish. Next month also they'll come to your account.
Maybe except you deactivate it, right?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Okay, so he said he loves action, adventure, and documentary. That's what he loves to watch on Netflix. Just action movies, adventure, and documentary. If it's not action, adventure, and documentary, then he's not interested. So we're moving on to another consumer. This person is said he loves Netflix because you can find latest movie that are not on other platforms.
Yeah.
And he said the quality and the features attract his attention. That is one thing he loves about Netflix. He said he wants Netflix to work better on their platform so they can be able to screen record. That is what this consumer is actually saying. So
I don't understand.
we don't know. You know,
Uncle is giving Onibar and Bolebo. You want to be screen recording people's content?
yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
that. No.
That's unauthorized. So
If you screen record it, so what will now happen? So it can be no, don't do that.
So he said personally he doesn't see adverts on Netflix, but he does not know the other version of some other consumers, Netflix. He said the most preferred content is movies, and because he's a teen, he said he loves to see American movies, animes, suspension,
I know,
thrillers,
I
action,
can see you watching anime.
and a lot there. And he said Netflix gives him joy, makes him more comfortable, excited
It's your money, oh.
when seeing American movies, a thriller, suspense on it. But moving on to another consumer, he said there is nothing much about his preference for Netflix, but maybe because it is the most popular. I would ask, is it the most popular streaming platform we have?
Maybe. Or maybe YouTube also.
Okay. He said he deactivated the subscription because there was no trending movies on it. So he urged Netflix to work towards bringing trending movies to the platform, in particular Hollywood movies. So he said there is no trending movies on it. So he's urging Netflix to breathe, step up their game to bring trending movies to the platform, in particular Hollywood movies. He said he loves crime movies, and of course he loves Netflix because there is no inclusion of adverts. And the quality, he said the quality is based on subscription plan. The higher you pay, the higher the quality of the video you get. So
I don't know.
so we get.
No, I do not agree with that. I think the only way the only thing that limits your subscription is the amount of people that can connect to it, not the quality. The only thing is that if you are paying probably like 1,000 something, that means you are the only one and you can only use it on your phone. If you are paying maybe like 5,000 something, maybe you are 3 people and can only three of you can only use it on your phone, but it's not affecting the quality. Maybe something is wrong with your resolution. Maybe you've not gone to the setting, but I don't. No, Netflix doesn't do that actually.
Okay, he said he's not a movie freak. At most 30 minutes of his time is okay for movies, and that is all. So talking about that, we've seen different kind of perspective, reactions about consumer looking at it in the view of movies doing the job. All other platforms, you are not saying they are not doing the job. Of course, you people are amazing. You people are doing so well. In fact, every day we're always getting beautiful notifications of beautiful highlight premium movies. You people are doing so well. So just that on the chat, I won't be surprised if I see YouTube the next segment where we'll be talking about this, topping the chat, because people are really switching to YouTube or more. Anybody who gets that billionaire.
I just think that everybody is hiding under Netflix. Trust me, people use YouTube a lot of times. Yeah.
All right, so
we just want to be bougie, Just want to be bougie, but YouTube saving days, saving us since 19 Bogoro.
So now let me ask you, what's your most favorite movie you've seen on YouTube?
Favorite movie I've seen on YouTube? I don't know. I love all movies. Maybe YouTube was my favorite movie in ever actually. Forever My Girl. It's an American movie. It's a make feel good movie. That's my favorite movie of all time. I love sweet movies, no headache. I don't have time for headache. So maybe that's it. But there are beautiful movies on YouTube. Beautiful movies on YouTube. But that should be what is on YouTube. And I love vlogs. And most times I'm not even on YouTube to watch a movie.
Vlogs.
I'm on YouTube to watch vlogs. I don't know, people may think people that watch vlog don't have.
So what do you get to watch when exploring the world of vlog? Saying some people they might target as boring.
No,
watching.
a lot of people have I would say a lot of people has a lot of things to say. Why are you watching somebody's life? Trust me, you learn a lot from it. You see perspective. You see people's life in another perspective. It may not be really what they are portraying, but trust me, some of their attitude to the character peek out. I love couple vlogs. I love my favorite vlog, my favorite YouTuber, Risam Kwan. Trust me, I love them so much. Those are my favorite YouTubers.
Okay, they're couples, right?
Yeah, they're couples. I love a lot of couple vlogs. I love a lot of Nigerian vloggers outside Nigeria, Nigerians that are vlogging outside the country, like people that are living outside the country, but they are vlogging their life, how you can maneuver it, how you can learn a lot of things when you're coming outside the country. A lot of things happen in vlogs, and you can also see behind the scenes of a lot of movies. When it comes to vlogging, you can see a lot of games, educational games, you know, challenges, documentary. Yeah, you see a lot of crime documentaries on YouTube. I watch, one of my most favorite things to watch actually on YouTube is BBC I love BBC on YouTube. You get everything into it. You watch a lot of crime discovery channels down on YouTube. So yeah, for me, those are what I really watch.
Watch on YouTube.
But movie
once a while.
Not even once a while. I watch movie every day, but I would say if you go to my phone settings now, YouTube has really the most used app. That's what takes my data.
Even before WhatsApp.
Before WhatsApp is like third.
Okay.
WhatsApp, my WhatsApp is above my WhatsApp. My novel, people that read novels. No. Okay, maybe because I read novels, that's why I love vlogs. So the mindset is always like that. So you will see my WhatsApp.
And it even takes a lover of heart, so you know.
Like to watch vlogs. Yeah, you must have a very creative mind to say I want to watch a vlog. Vlogs are very beautiful. You learn a lot from it, trust me, more than movies. So those type of thing. My WhatsApp is maybe my fourth app that I use the most actually. So yeah, vlogs, YouTube. So YouTube should be it would even surpass them, maybe more than 100. You give them gap. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kike. You know, I'm hearing from a consumer that I have near me in the studio. I'm talking about a vlog. Please, I will try to recommend this guy for you. He's just about doing his vlog. I've seen his vlog. His vlog are so beautiful. Since you said couple, so please watch out for this guy's vlog. Irian Adoni vlog. You will love their vlog so much.
Vlog channel, my channel right now, I'm very unserious. Very unserious. Very unserious. If I tell you the story of me and YouTube, you will laugh at me. I'm very unserious. I'm supposed to be making money.
YouTuber.
Since the time of what's this guy's name? Iman Emanuela. That's when I've
Mark Angel Comedy.
I'm supposed to I was to open my YouTube channel since then.
All right, it is very, very interesting on the show, and thank you so much for watching Consumer Analytics. Now, please stay with us. Do not go anywhere. We're going on a short break. After the short break, we're switching into Resolution Box. Stay with us.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our Consumer Hala brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Broken into conversation and had to apologize and say, we're really very sorry about this. He was giving us almost every 10, almost every 30 minutes. There's always a kind of update. So sorry, this is what we're doing now, this is what we're doing. While we were on that journey, I also remember an incident. So they came, the crew apparently couldn't resolve it. They couldn't manage the crisis or what was going on about it. They couldn't fix it. So they come up and said, we're so sorry, but for all the inconvenience, we're declaring, free lunch, free whatever it is you want, you can get. So trust Nigerians, you need to hear how everybody were jubilating, But something struck me. The experience I had just about a month before, and this experience, somehow I started comparing them. I was trying to see how this matter will be managed. Again, to cut the story short, we landed in Nigeria on a BA. Before we landed, the pilot announced and said that for the inconvenience, they will be giving a voucher of £50 to everyone that flew on that aircraft. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was my first time with BA, but for what I knew or know of the British man would never even play with his 1 penny, talking of £1. So I felt that must be a joke of the year. So we left. I got back to my office. I think it was just about a week after. Our officer, our guys in our mail room came up and said, "Oh, you have a parcel." So I said, "Parcel? Yeah." So they bought this parcel, wrapped. I opened it, and boom! I bought the document out. It was the £50 voucher from BA. So what's the tenor of this story? An experience with one airline was terrible, no apology. An experience with another one, even though it was a bad experience, but it was very well managed. So managed that even if we have suffered anything in that aircraft, you probably, for the sake of how they manage it, will have forgiven them. So that was how this journey started. So I started thinking, my mind, this is what we go through in this country. But are we different from other nations? So God put in my heart the idea of Consumer Hala. That's why the Hala came with consumer. And we started that journey about 10 years ago. We started by creating a platform called Consumer Hala, where consumers, so I discovered that Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. So things happen, and that's it. We live with everything. So we've started the journey from creating the platform. We have an app, we even have a magazine, and we thought we could move it from that to the next stage, which is the television. So the TV today, has come. So I would say precept by precept, line upon line, we have been able to build on our aspiration, to finally bring to birth this unique and exciting platform, So it's a digital telecast, and our goal is to further connect consumers in Nigeria to brands with insightful news, development within the fast-paced world of consumers. The world of consumers is growing at a very fast pace, So we want to inform Nigerians. We want to get them educated about their rights. You know, so our role is that we're going to educate consumers in Nigeria. All right. So by bringing them specialized and what you call analytical, research-based content generation that will inform, educate, sensitize the audience. You know, so that's ConsumerHallaTV. So I call it an offshoot of our ConsumerHalla brand. ConsumerHalla brand actually was the first we call it the first complaint or consumer complaint resolution portal. When we started it about 10 years ago or about 7 years ago, it became the first complaint resolution portal. We created it so that Nigerians can actually lodge complaint on that portal. We spent a lot of resources to build a very robust platform where today, if you have any complaint, you know, about any brand, any leading brands in Nigeria, and you go on that platform, you can actually click, just a click, you can find the brand, you can actually lodge your complaint, and once you submit it, that complaint will be routed to that organization, and within 72 hours, we will obtain feedback for you. We build it in such a way that we have connection to almost all the organizations, and it's been working. We've resolved several complaints for people without having to charge them any penny, because the idea is not to charge. You know, so what we have done with ConsumerHallaTV is to take it to the next level. So we hope to, you know, change the narrative. We want to, you know, give, you know, the right direction. You know, Nigeria has the largest consumer market in the world with a population of over 220 million people. Why should we be the one that is suffering the most? Everywhere you turn to, it's as though Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. You're traveling, you know, you buy a ticket. For whatever reason, an airline will wake up middle of the night, delay the flight for whatever reason, and then you'll be waiting at the airport for hours. You'll be there for 2 hours, 3 hours, no any explanation. Then while you're there, they can even wake up and say, oh, flight has been cancelled. So everybody carry their luggage and go home. Nothing happened. Of course, things are changing. We must commend government because government is beginning to wake up, but there's still a lot to be done. And we believe that we can help to make, you know, bring about those right changes. So
Gladdens our heart to still know you're there with us. Welcome back from that break. This is Resolution Box, the extension of Consumer Analytics and ConsumerHallaTV, and resolution box is meant for you as a consumer. If you are feeling any dissatisfaction, you want to lodge complaints about any brand, any company, any organization, be it what have you, from any industry, and you've tried your all possible best but all to no avail, please do the needful by calling the numbers displaying on the big screen. The 72-hour feedback mechanism is something we don't joke with. Of course, try it out and get your testimonies right, like I'm always saying it on the program. And the content on the program, please note that the content of the program does not split. You can always call, be part of the conversation, and still lodge your complaint on the program. We're talking about movie streaming platform. It's very, very amazing how we grew up. We grew up watching video cassettes, renting it from video cassettes. Then we graduated to CD, from CD, DVD, and now we have streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube. We have Showmax, Iroko TV, Hulu, and many other. That is very, very interesting and something beautiful to build. I think this is about time to bring in my team to ask them this beautiful question: what is the future of movie platforms, and how will they evolve the movie industry? Team, welcome on the show.
Good afternoon. So good to be here. I mean, it's very important to have the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime, what have you in Nigeria. But because they've seen how massive and growing the entertainment industry is, that's why they now even commission movie projects for the Nigerian filmmakers. In as much as there have been many back and forth concerning Netflix leaving Nigeria or stopping commission projects or originals for filmmakers in Nigeria, but we cannot erase the fact that if one platform, I'm not trying to shade anyone, I'm just saying that at least before Netflix came, we had ways of streaming. So if at all any platform is leaving, there would always be springing up of other platforms. Ebon Life CEO Mwabudu recently planned of launching our own streaming platform as well. I mean, so there are people like that that are coming up with initiative to really ensure that our streaming does not stop. Because if you look at it, streaming platform is very convenient to use. You just have to sit at the comfort of your home or wherever you are streaming from and enjoy it. So as long as we still have content, the only thing that will beg for question is, do we have content? Yes, we do. Will our content stop being shunned out every day? No. Because even when we go on YouTube, I mean, we're still talking about it. Yeah, like almost everybody has TV now. It's because their content and there is the audience. As long as you have the content, you have the audience. Definitely, we keep evolving. The only thing is that we just have to get better.
Alright, interesting. Okay, are you aligning with what Irimufe is saying?
Yes,
or you have another? Okay.
I'm aligning with it because that's just basically how it is. We don't pray that anybody leaves the market, obviously. We don't want that, because even if some people leave the market, trust me, there are some kind of movies that some people prefer that will not be able to watch on other platforms. So those are the only issues that we have. And also, Nigerian market is large, but the percentage subscribing to Netflix are very little. And with the fact that Netflix allow you one user with the kind of subscription you are doing for multiple people to actually attach that particular registered number, registered email, whatever, it's actually also kind of discouraging the Netflix industry, which is a very good initiative for them to say, oh, if you actually have someone that has Netflix, if they're paying so amount, you can join them in using the account, and that is how they have been doing it. But I think now they're beginning to see that they're not making profit.
They just have to control it.
They have to control that, because maybe they're not making profit. Maybe there are a lot of issues are happening with Netflix right now. Doing a lot of things and regulating. So I just feel like regulation is supposed to go further. They should have a very stern hand when it comes to the regulation, because we are Nigerians, obviously. Nigerians, we like our wolf. Why not?
All right, that's interesting. This is the centric box for you to get your resolution. Welcome to Resolution Box. If you're just joining us on ConsumerHallaTV, and this is where we find the solutions to consumers' difficulties, encounter, problem, what have you. If you are having any dissatisfaction, any complaint about any brand, any industry whatsoever, and you've done your possible best as as the consumer that you are, but there are limitations on you, please do well to call the numbers displaying on the big screen. Movie have a significant impact on consumers, influencing their emotions, preferences, and behavior. Let's look at some key effects of movies on the consumer. Emotional connections. Movies evoke emotions, creating a connection between the viewer and the story. This emotional resonance can lead to positive responses such as loyalty to a brand or franchise. Team, what do you make on?
That's what a lot of good movies should do.
Okay, interesting. So, talking about emotional connection, what movie have you seen that you were connected with it emotional wise?
I mean, that's a lot of movies. I can't really say this
just
in particular,
one.
but I mean, if someone had ever done that, I wouldn't be here.
Interesting. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
I think I better tell somebody to cut. Kike, we need help, so we better tell people to cut soap for us. So, talking about the significant impact about streaming platforms on consumer, the brand awareness, product placement in movies can increase brand recognition and influence consumer attitudes. When done effectively, it can create a positive association between the brand and the movie. Also, by showcasing different lifestyles, cultures, and value, this exposure can influence consumer purchasing decisions and behavior. I totally agree about this one. Decision making, marketing, communication, source of neutral information, and film characteristics play a crucial role in consumer decision making process when choosing a movie. Still talking about streaming platforms, the impact of it on consumer, the social influence, social media activities including online reviews and word of mouth significantly impact consumer decision to watch a movie in cinema or
watch movies, no, their faith can do no wrong.
Can never go
and
wrong.
That's where your faith is actually not progressing, because if you as a fan cannot tell your faith that
cannot cut the critics
what
of
you
the
are
movie.
doing, you can enter your faith's DM. Like, even though you don't want to, you don't want to. I don't advise you to go under your faith's comment section to say, oh, this is the. If you want to tell somebody obstructive, is it constructive criticism, you can go to this person's DM to say, oh, I'm so sorry, your movie. Trust me, most celebrities, when they see that you have something to say to them, they will check that DM and give it. Once they are ready to actually accept that I am producing movies for consumers, and a consumer is telling me that these are the things that I did not do well, in my next production, they will implement it better.
To improve on it. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. This is Resolution Box on ConsumerHallaTV, and please, the content or the discussion of the program is not placing you on limitation. Please, if you are finding any difficulty, or you want to lodge a complaint, or you've actually lodged a complaint, you've reached out to the industry, to the organization, to the manufacturers, and all to no avail, please do well to call the numbers displaying on the big screen. And referencing to the subject matter we are analyzing on the program, we're talking about movie streaming platforms, and we're talking about the benefits of movie streaming platforms on consumer. So moving away from social influence, we're talking about changing consumption habits. The rise of streaming services has altered movie consumption habits, offering consumer more choices and flexibility. This shift has led to a decline in traditional movie theater attendance. Demographic preferences as well. Different demographics have unique movies preferences influenced by factors such as age, income, education level. For example, younger audiences, action-packed blockbuster franchise, like the consumer which said he loves animation, so younger audience. So female viewers love romantic comedies and drama, and family audiences prefer animated movies over and family-friendly adventure.
The kids, animated movies.
Overall, movies have a profound impact on consumers, influencing their emotions, preferences, and behavior. Team, having all said this, I need to bring this question to the table. What impact do movie platforms have on the way we consume and engage watching all these movies?
For me, I think you can't rely on the fact that streaming movie platforms have impact on people, and people cannot binge watch movies. Somebody finishes this episode, is on to another one, and all of those things, partly because they are interesting or for whatever reason. And sometimes you just spend more time watching movies and realize that you do not sleep. Some people do not even eat because they just want to watch movies series and all that. So it has some negativity on people too. Yeah. And I think it has even shifted from the positive angle more, because sometimes you just know that it's to entertain you or educate you depending on what you watch. And it's not just movies people get to see. Sometimes even TV shows are available on this streaming platform that
documentaries also.
You just want to watch everything at a go, and you realize that psychologically it's affecting you. You are not sleeping very well. Even students who are meant to be reading and now focused on watching movies and all that. So in as much as I think it has its positive angle, it has shifted away from that, and more negative effects on
that's interesting. We're still getting to the disadvantages of movie platform to consumer, because I've always said it countless and a million times. In fact, I've lost the count that it's always the two sides of a coin. Whatever has the positive side would definitely has the negative side. Interesting to talk about. Irimofe, I would ask you this question: what's your most preferred streaming platform?
Anyways, I don't know. I don't know when it comes to streaming, whether music or movies. I'm
talking about movies. I asked her and she was specific. She said Showmax or Netflix. So can you be specific? Like, is it Netflix for you or Prime or?
That if I thought I want to stream anything or shows, it's always YouTube.
I love YouTube too.
Because for me, I think YouTube, in as much as Netflix has the library, has a lot of movies you can stream, and you have original content that you can't get anywhere
on
else.
YouTube, that's the problem.
But even YouTube, you can get original content. MSI can decide to bring you a content that
But
is
you will
just
not see most of the movies, like cinema movies, all
You
the
understand?
Premium,
I know.
premium
You understand?
content.
Sometimes people just believe us is YouTube. I mean,
That
no,
was
it's
exactly.
substandard.
I said the reason why most of these people that are picking Netflix, Amazon Prime, they just want to act bougie. Everybody uses YouTube. Like,
Yeah, that was why when I said
should be like-
for me when it comes, I think if you wake me up from sleep, I'm like,
it's
what do you
YouTube.
see?
Yeah, I get your point.
Anybody who knows me know that it's YouTube.
I have to like
anything.
the reason why I just Netflix. Yeah, I have to act bougie. Like, yeah, come on, YouTube, no.
But for me, I think I would choose Prime. Because I think these days, when it comes to content, my opinion anyways, when it comes to content, I've seen a lot of amazing
Prime
movies on
what
Prime.
you will not see on Netflix, you will see on Prime.
On Prime.
But the only thing about Prime is that it's very hard to navigate. That's the only problem that I said before. Like Prime is a very good streaming platform, but you're buying, you're renting. It's just a lot of thing over there.
You know, it's based on video on demand. What you
people
want
don't
and
really, because most of my friends were like, I don't understand Amazon Prime, like, you know, lots of things like that. So I think that's just the only thing that is making them fall short. Yeah, every other thing they are good.
Okay, I guess they are watching as well, and they can up their game so consumers can have multiple access. Talking about Prime Video, we have a whole lot to talk about on the program, and you can still be part of the conversation by calling, telling us your most preferred movie streaming platforms, or better still, you can please call to lodge your complaints about any industry, any company whatsoever. It's a resolution box. Stay with us, go nowhere. We appreciate you for being there. Let's go on a quick break.
We offer deliberately, part of what we do is that we also offer advocacy. All right, we're not just an advocacy organization, but we offer advocacy. We have a legal team. We have lawyers that are registered on our platform. All right, that can also take up cases. Okay, so and we've taken up many cases like that, you know, and won those cases. So Consumer Hala is a platform to help consumers to we're not fighting brands, but rather we say we're bringing about an amicable, you know, resolution of conflict, such that it will be beneficial to the consumers and also be beneficial to the brand. You know, I remember the word of Jeff Bezos. Bezos is the founder of Amazon. He said that the most important single thing, all right, for an organization is to focus obsessively, use the word obsessively, on the customer. We often say that customers is a king. They should sit at the top of the ladder. In our environment, customers are the ladder. A brand wakes up today, decide what product to produce. They wake up today, decide how much the consumer should pay. They wake up to decide everything for consumers. So consumers are just at the receiving end, and yet they are milking the consumers. There's no price regulation in this country, none. People just wake up and fix prices. Look at power. You know, government wakes up, we change policy, we wake up and we get people to pay more. We think it's time for consumers to begin to speak out. In speaking out, in engaging, we can get the brand to begin to do what is right. And of course, I know that the consumers themselves need to be educated. So our role, our vision also is to ensure that we educate consumers, we bring awareness. A lot of Nigerian consumers don't even know about their rights. You buy a product from a supermarket. I've had this experience. You buy a product from a supermarket, all right? For whatever reason, you take that product back to your house, and maybe something went wrong somewhere. By the time you take that product back and you say, Oga, this thing, you know what it's going to tell you? Oga, na me make am. Let me make them now. That's why I buy them. Meaning that there's nothing I can do to the product. So you lose the product, then you lose your money. Because the money is not refunded. The product you can't use. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Let me give you another experience I had. In the course of this, because I did a lot of, I went around, you know, in doing this. I was in US, I was in UK, I was in South Africa, I was in Germany, just because of this, to just study the environment. You know, I was in a friend's house, and he was going to dress up. So he said, oh, to me, I was seated in his sitting room. So he said, oh, wait a minute, I picked up an iron, that's the pressing iron, 2 days ago or so from a store. You know, oh, let me try this, let me just stand, use that to iron my shirt and we can go out. So I was seated, the TV was on, I was watching. While I watched him, he brought out the pressing board, you know, spread it out, brought the iron out in my presence, plugged in the iron. At the other hand, I could hear the voice, oh, we're so sorry. We're sorry about that. And they said, this is your dress, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get you a replacement. All right. So my friend ended the call and dropped the. So I said, so what's going to happen? He said, don't worry yourself now. Shebi, we're here. They will bring a replacement. I said, they will bring a replacement. He said, yes. I said, they won't even try to check whether it was your fault, because it could have been your fault. Maybe you didn't do something well about the first. No, it can't be his fault. Now, Shebi is a brand new item. The dispatch man was at the door. Just watch this. Was at the door. I was seated in the sitting room. The guy was at the door to meet with the dispatch guy. The dispatch man that brought the replacement iron, you know, I heard him say, we're so sorry. So I was so shocked. I mean, a dispatch man, this guy is a dispatch. So they replaced with a bigger size iron. The guy never asked for the one that went bad. He didn't say, okay, where is the other one that we gave to here in London? If they didn't do this, they know the next thing I will do. So I'm just going to grab a lawyer and I'm going to tell them they've destroyed something in my house. By the time I'm done, they will pay through their nose, because the brand, the consumers are conscious of their rights. In Nigerian consumers, even those who are aware, won't even take the battle up. Everybody just go, what can we do now? Today they wake up and ban this. What can we do now? So we're going to change the narrative. We have to stand up. So the vision of ConsumerHallaTV is really to create an engagement platform.
Hello there, good afternoon and welcome to ConsumerHallaTV News at 4. I am Ire Ayomikoleke. Let's start the news from Lagos State. The Lagos State government has raided some supermarkets in different areas of the state and seized the banned product. The development was disclosed by the State Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, in a video shared on X accounts today. The video reviewed the enforcement officers confiscating single-use plastics, cups, and products with attached single-use plastic straws. The commissioner said, and I quote, our enforcement team today visited Blanco supermarket in Lekki to enforce the ban on single-use plastic. This action is part of a wider effort to ensure compliance with the state's directive on phasing out SUP, which poses serious environmental risk and worsening flooding across Lagos State. Meanwhile, the team also visited Blend and Temple Hill supermarket in Iriaka Region Door supermarket in Jakonde Estate, Ichibo, and the Last Prize and Renault supermarket situated on Liasu Road in Idimo. The Commissioner also noted that the team will continue to monitor, reinforce, and work with businesses to adopt sustainable alternatives, safeguard environment. The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria has disclosed that it has launched an investigation into the incident involving a passenger and Enugu Air. A video circulating on X 2 days ago showed that security operatives forcibly removed a passenger from an Enugu Air flight after he allegedly refused to switch off his mobile phone. The Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection at FAN, Obegeliora, while speaking with journalists yesterday, said investigations were ongoing, but preliminary findings indicated that the incident occurred after the passenger declined to comply with safety instructions. Mrs. Obegeliora noted that so far they've gathered that a passenger was meant to switch off his mobile phone, but he refused to abide by that instruction, and other passengers in the airplane also joined in, asking him to turn off his mobile phone, and when he refused to do that, the security on the ground were alerted. She also said even the passengers were not comfortable with him refusing to switch off his phone, and the security had to deplane him. This is what we've gathered so far, according to the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, but we're still on that to get the full information. However, Mrs. Obegeliora said they're still investigating to get the full information about what happened. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to ConsumerHallaTV News at 4. The Naira is showing signs of stability in the foreign exchange market. And traders have said that one key factor is China's growing acceptance of the Nigerian currency for trade settlement through Nigeria's currency swap agreement with China. Many Chinese traders are now collecting Naira in exchange for the yuan instead of demanding the US dollars. This shift has helped reduce pressure on the dollar, which has long dominated transactions between the two countries. Speaking to journalists, the president of the Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria, Minu Gwadebe, says the arrangement is already making an impact. He also said the Chinese are now collecting Naira for yuan. According to him, he said you don't need to go through dollars anymore. Meanwhile, analysts added that peer-to-peer forex platforms, which allow individuals to trade currency directly without intermediaries, are also supporting liquidity. This dual trend is easing scarcity and contributing to exchange rate stability. We're moving away from that story now. Let's report about the latest from the federal government. The federal government has now declared Friday, the 5th of September 2025, as a public holiday to mark Eid Maulid, the celebration of the Prophet Muhammad. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Interior, Dr. Magdalena Jani, made the announcement in a statement released earlier today on behalf of the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tuji-Ojo. The government congratulated Muslims across the country and in the diaspora on the occasion, urging them to emulate the Prophet's virtues of peace, love, humility, tolerance, and compassion. The statement also encouraged Nigerians of all faiths to use the celebration to pray for peace, security, and stability in the country, while supporting the government effort to strengthen national unity and foster development. Happy celebration in advance to all the faithful Muslims. Now let's give you another report here. Foremost fintech firm OP has unveiled a 10 million naira reward for participants for the newly launched My OP Security Vote Challenge campaign weekly. A statement from the firm stated that the new initiative was designed to enhance digital safety, customer education, and raise awareness about its 7 in-app security features. The report highlighted that participants are expected to create a 30-second video showcasing their favorite OP security feature and explain how it is essential in protecting their money. Speaking on the campaign, Elizabeth Wang, the firm's chief commercial officer, stressed that the campaign would help to drive the awareness of safety culture. Away from that, a new update from Stanbic IBTC Bank is now saying The Purchasing Manager Index indicates that Nigeria's private sector activity strengthened in August, marking the 9th consecutive month of expansion. The report says the sustained expansionary trend is driven by faster growth in output and new orders, which has kept business confidence upbeat amid easing input costs and moderating inflation pressure. The airline figure derived from the survey's Purchasing Managers Index. Readings above 50.0 signal an improvement in business conditions from the previous month, while reading below 50.0 show a deterioration. Meanwhile, the August reading stood at 54.2. This was above the 50.0 no change mark for the 9th month running, signaling a sustained improvement in the health of the Nigerian private sector. Also, the latest reading was up from 54.0 in July, pointing to solid strengthening of business conditions and one that was the most pronounced since April. The PMI said that the rise in the airline index primarily reflected sharper expansions in output and new order, with rate of growth hitting 4 and 19-month high, respectively. Those surveyed reported stronger customer demand and a greater willingness among clients to commit to new projects. But still not away from bank matters. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso, says that incentives should be targeted at manufacturers that are producing for export. The Apex Bank chief stated this at the 54th annual general meeting of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Apapa branch in Lagos State, while charging manufacturers to lead efforts to diversify Nigeria's foreign exchange earnings from crude oil dependence. Mr. Olayemi Cardoso spoke on the theme, complementing the oil sector as a major forex earner strategy for manufacturing to fill the gap, was represented by Mr. Aliyu Ashiru at the Vision Trade and Exchange Department of the Central Bank of Nigeria, where he stressed that manufacturing held significant potential to conserve forex, expand exports with value-added products, create jobs at all levels, and enhance macroeconomic stability. Mr. Smart on every day emphasized that any measure aimed at reducing